I didn't want to use pre-recorded vocals just to see the whole process. So if I'm actually making use of this during the vocal production, when I'm recording vocals, when I'm tracking the vocals, or can I actually get it sound good with these if I just, even if I sound like whack, right? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's do one more take. Then I'm gonna quickly comp just to see the whole process, guys. Like honest, entire process. Very important to see the whole thing, right? Ha, 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 ha. I like that last one. That was just enough, I guess. I like that. Okay, let's just use the whole thing. Yeah, it sounds like whack. Let's see if we can actually get stuff done with it. So I'm gonna go back to my whole loudness. First thing is first, let's just increase the volume of it a little bit because I was like recording with the lower levels. So we are going back to our listening levels. Oh my god, it's too hot in here. Let's start with Crispy Tuner. So I'm just gonna record it, keep playing this thing. Okay. Keep looping this thing. Let's put the key first. What was the key? G. Okay, that's nice. So that's actually it looks so similar to Autotune, I guess. It's very nice. It has like a simple and advanced graphical. Well, let's see what it does with the simple. Okay, let's try with the simple. Why not? Okay, C, D, C. Was it C or G? Oh, sorry. G. Yeah, let's just like really quickly. Minor, right? So now I'm gonna use my Autozy headphones just to be able to hear, analyze better, because now I have like this ATH M50s from Audio Technica. I don't think I can analyze better with these because, yeah. Okay. Let's also put some fan. Oh my god, it's too hot in here. Oh, okay. Okay, now I should be able to hear it better. Now let me put my correction on because I can't hear. Okay. So for this type of stuff, so normally it's like 80. I know it says 160 BPM, but for the 80, like hip hop type of beat, it's actually not so fast. So I'm actually gonna go a little bit more subtle. If I was like recording faster BPM, if my BPM was 120, by the way, again, it says 160 here, but it's not 160, it's actually 80. But I don't know why I did that when I produced the song. When I did the demo, but yeah, I guess I was lazy. So again, the original tempo of the song is actually 80. And so if it was like 120 something, I probably will go a little bit more extreme because the lines are going to be fast, right? So if the lines are super fast, then you may want to go extreme because that way you can literally tune faster. It depends on your BPM. If your BPM is faster, then you're going to have to tune faster. If your BPM is lower, then you don't have to tune that fast. You can allow those transients to slide in a natural way, which is the problem with most of the autotuners, because transient slides are different on each word. That's why some places it sounds like beautiful, and then some lines it sounds like autotune, it's screwed up, right? That's the biggest issue with these type of autotuners. Yeah, some of the words are gonna give away that, oh yeah, that she used autotune, because again, it's gonna be different for each word. The beginning of each word, the transient signal of each word, it's different. Some of the transients are more punchy. Some of the transients are like more bendy. I'm bending up to another transient. I'm transitioning, right? Those are the tricky parts that these plugin companies can't figure that out. And I can't believe we don't have an AI plugin for that, like just to detect those bends, just to detect those transients, how fast those transients. I wish we had something like that. And probably we will have better compressors too if we had some AI doing that for us. But again, of course, I can't believe we still don't have it. It's 2024, guys. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna talk about the plugin. Let's go. I like it. This sounds pretty natural to me. I'm impressed. You guys. Wow. It's so nice that you can actually quickly change the reference to. I love this because I work with some of the clients. They work with different references. So you can, oh, wow. Okay, it sounds pretty natural to my ears, just with the basic stuff. So now, of course, we cannot just like say that, oh, this is great. Let's compare. Let's go to waves. Okay. So waves, okay, we have more controls, transition. Okay, so let's enter our, where is the, yeah, I don't really use this one much. That's why I forgot. Okay. Yeah, guys, waves, make it better. Come on. G, okay, minor. Really? Like this, yeah. Like you guys could just make it like more simple. But yeah, you have to like literally go to the menu and pick fast. You have to be, you know. Okay, that's nice. I'm hearing good stuff with the wave. So I'm just tuning it, guys. Like, yeah. Okay, now this is BX. So with the 22 seconds, I'm hearing more auto-tuney sound from this one. And the waves one sounds a little bit more natural, actually. So this one on Wavestune, it allows note transitions, I believe. Let's just, again, I don't really use this one. So on this one, Wavestune, I can actually tune it fast, but I can allow the note transition. Like, let's say, let's try this one. I'm gonna make it less auto-tune-ish. So on Waves tune real time, you can dial in a little bit more. So let's just go back to BXCrisp Crispy Tuner. So this was a simple setting anyways, no tolerance. So let's just try the same thing on this one instead. Let's go to the advanced settings. Transition. So this transition knob is, again, they probably copied and pasted from Wavestune, from Waves. Look at this guy. So this one also has a transition knob. So they literally copy and pasted from these guys probably. And I'm just thinking, like, did they do a better job or not? So this is like you're still tuning, but you're allowing the transition to go through at least. Like, you are not touching the transients. This is how you dial in. Okay, so one thing that I don't like, anytime I put my cursor, there's like something shows up. Can we close? Oh, okay, we can turn this off. Great. Okay. In fact, so now we have the scale, right? Now we have the scale, we can deactivate some of the notes. I like how this thing sounds. So now, I mean, let's just compare to Waves one more time. Okay, seems like they didn't do a better job than Waves because I can hear there's like a phase happening here. So it's, yeah, it does a good job with tuning, but the problem with these autotuners, they sound phasey. So when they sound phasey, they start sounding unnatural. That's the problem we are having with cheap autotuners. So if I were to use Autotune, let's see, let's just compare. And again, it's all about like if you're able to hear it or not. You may not be able to hear it, but I'm able to hear it, so I'll definitely compare. Actually, let me compare it with Metatune because this one does sound like that. Let's just set our key. This thing is just what was it? This thing get really annoying sometimes. Yeah, so what happens, guys, with the Metatune, so you should know, if you have like a breathy type of voice, just like this line, so this third line, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Check this one. So this last line is a little bit more breathy. So when it's breathy, Metatune screws up. It makes it sound like a little bit phasey. So that's the problem with this plugin. That's why I wouldn't use Metatune on my lead vocals. And I also, the vocals that I work with, yeah, the singers that I work with, I don't really recommend them to use Metatune for the lead vocals. If they want to, they can. Yeah, it's so much better to tune on Melodyne, but I'm not gonna get into it now. But this is like such an easy background tuner. So you can really tune your backgrounds with this, and it's just easy. You can see the notes here. You can turn off some of the stuff, and it's free. If you have the Slate subscription, this comes with free. And also, of course, BXCrisp also comes free. So now we're gonna compare that to Metatune. Let's do that. I'm gonna go back to Metatune. Especially that last note. Oh my god, it sounds super phasey. So let's just go back to, because that's how you guys, that's how you can actually test which autotuner to buy. You can test your tuner with a breathy voice. If you try to dial in with a breathy voice, most autotuners are gonna screw up and they're gonna start sounding like phasey. Because tuning the breathy parts, even when I do it on Melodyne, I do it very carefully because tuning breathy parts can really screw up it may really sound phasey. But if you have like a solid voice tone, then you probably won't be worried about that. But this is just a good method to test, to say that, okay, this one is better than that one. That's just a good method. This one also does it on that last breathy note. Yeah, it does it. I guess many autotuners does that already. Let's try Xpitch Pro. Let's just check this one. Let's just dial C minor. You always have to, like, the first time you have to do just to dial the tune. So I remember testing this one, comparing already, and this one sounded a little more phasey than the others. But right now on this vocal, it didn't sound that bad. But I can hear that. It just takes the quality to another level, which is not a better level. It takes it down, guys. So Xbox Pro, I have the whole bundle from these guys. Neuro Audio is a really good company. They decided to make this autotuner. I guess they were like really, I don't know, probably they got popular with Xbox Pro because they made one really good plugin and it works. So everybody started like being interested in the company now. Now they just immediately made this plugin. I think they screwed it up. Again, I tested this. I didn't like my results and I just, to the vocalist that I work with, I wouldn't recommend this one probably. Yeah, I can hear that it makes it like sound like robotic without even doing anything because all I did was like a 20. I dialed this almost something similar and it was sounding again, yeah, this is not something I recommend to people. Again, I really love this company, Neuro Audio. Really good company, guys. Try Xbox Pro from these guys, but not this one. Xpitch, trash in my opinion. So let's go to our Autotune. So if this can beat BXCrisp, so Autotune still is the king. Please don't get me wrong, guys. I hate Autotune Pro because it crashes my system all the time and it's not CPU friendly. So I'm always looking for an autotuner gets the job done as good as Autotune. I think it's gonna happen sooner or later. One of these companies are gonna take it to a next level, and they're gonna. The reason I love Autotune is because, like, guys, yeah, it sounds good. It doesn't mess up, but let's see for ourselves. Let's see if we're kidding ourselves. Oh yeah. It has some phasiness because I use it like return speed 23, 20. Yeah, it does some phasiness because it's natural vibrato probably. Let's go to advanced methods. Yeah, this thing still slaps, I guess. But just this natural vibrato thing is just, it's a good addition. Okay. A little bit, there's a little bit of phasiness is going on, but it's really like tuning good. I feel like it's tuning well. Let's try it, BXCrisp. Okay. What happened there? Guys, so again, this is the original vocal, by the way. Guys, Autotune to my ears, and I'm using a really good headphone, a AutoZM M500. And I'm using my correction. I'm using like almost, I'm using my individual curve. Using my individual curve here. It's my individual curve that I send to real phones. So I can actually trust my hearing environment. This thing that I have here, it's my own curve, dedicated to my own headphones. So I can totally trust my ears that this is just more natural. It's actually amazing. That last note, it doesn't mess up. Interesting, guys. Sometimes when I tune the vocals with Melodyne, when there's like a breathy part, and I'm trying to tune that part, but when I do it on Melodyne, Melodyne messes up sometimes. And then what I do, I just go straight to Autotune because I know Autotune doesn't mess up. But is this like, I don't like the company. Antares, I don't like these dudes. I spent $700 on their products so far. And I still don't have access to this other stuff. Like, I don't like the idea that I still have to pay for it, right? $700 I paid for these guys. So the mentality, the company that I don't enjoy, Antares. But they did a good job with tuner. I mean, like, if there's like a tuner that can beat this thing, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm sold. And it doesn't matter, like, if it's like $100, $200, it doesn't matter. I'm in. Because I don't want this company anymore. I don't want to use their tools anymore. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. And it does crashes my sessions sometime from time to time. But the quality, look, it sounds natural. Like, guys, when it comes to tuners, like auto tuners, you want to like listen to the dry signal too, like how much it's changing. Anytime I compare Autotune to other ones, Autotune comes out super clean. It doesn't change. It fixes the sound. It doesn't change the whole thing. But now let's just do one by one, dry and wet, so we can tell like how much is changing. Let's start with BXCrisp. This is dry. It's gonna play the dry, and I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna play wet. Oh, let's start here. In fact, let's just loop this section, guys. It'll be faster for us. It'll be easier for us. Okay, so this is off, BXCrisp off. I guess, yeah. So again, how much is changing? So this Metatune screws up on the last breath note. BX Crispy Tuner is just like literally tuning. It doesn't allow, it doesn't allow, like, yes, just heavily tuning, guys. So graphical mode, I don't want to get into this one. Yeah, I don't want to get into this one because, like, I'm not going to just go through one by one and play with the graphical mode. I think this stuff, like, Melodyne beats all of them, so I'm not even going to get into that one. But again, I think Autotune sounds the best to my ears. Because what happens, Autotune has this function like natural vibrato. It allows your vibrato. If you have like a vibrato, it allows that. It's really cool. You know what you can do also, like if you are using any Autotune plugins, like you can also do this. Like you can, you know, like let me show you something really quick just to, you know, okay, let's do it on this one. Yeah, again, I wish it was better. I will totally get it if it was better. So really cool transition. Since we're already on the video, let me show you this transition. So what you can do, guys, on Ableton, actually on anywhere. So where is this transition knob here? You can actually automate that for some notes. And show automation. Look what I'm gonna do now. So for some notes, I have the same transition, and some of the notes, I'm gonna lower the transition, like increase it like this and see, let's see. So you can actually keep some of those natural by just you playing with the transition time. So let's say you really, okay, just to give you an example, let's delete this one, okay. Let's say you really want to like heavily tuned. So let's say you want really tight, right? Let's just go all the way up. So some words it's gonna sound nice, some words it's gonna sound crap. How do we do that? We're gonna play with transition time. So transition time faster means it's gonna start tuning faster. So what you can do here, listen to word by words. Now let's check. Yes, this first note sounds like it needs to be played a little bit. Transition time. Am I doing the right thing? Because it's different for each autotuner. Let me see what happens here. Because yeah, since it's different for each autotuner. So for this transition, check this, guys. For this transition, I can literally make my transition supernatural by just playing with this, automating the transition. Super dope trick if you want to keep your transitions natural, but still want to have a tune. Yeah, I think it sounds more natural, at least for the first initial, but then you're gonna have to like dial in all that other stuff. This one also breathy, so I want to like, let's see what I can do with it. Let's just lower my look, when it comes here, guys, when it comes here, my transition is like 128 milliseconds, meaning I'm not even tuning. I'm keeping it natural. I'm tuning less heavy, or not even tuning, you know. In fact, I can do like a little more natural like this. See, it sounds more natural now. You can also do that. Means like you are leaving your transients to sound natural, but you're tuning the rest. It's like really cool method. And this part sounds like literally like crap to me. I definitely wanna like humanize this. So if you play with this transition time, you are able to humanize the transitions. I mean the transients. The transition is actually is a good tool for those humanize those transients. Okay, seems like this is like another thing that I need to play with. Let's just play with the transition here too, because like sounds super robotic. Check this. Still sounds robotic to me. I think it sounds so much better now. And this last line, I want to tune it like heavily, but I don't want to touch the transients. See, like these are really cool tricks that you can do to fast forward. Yeah, you can use sometimes you can use those tails like heavily, and you can just leave the tail natural, and then human brain is gonna think, oh my god, it's like natural sounding. No, I just changed the tuning of the little tail here, right? That's all I did. And human brain thinks, oh, it sounds natural. No, I was actually heavily tuning here. Look. But let's see if it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, it sounds, of course, you should never tune it like that anyways. Yeah, of course, it didn't sound great, guys. I'm not gonna say, wow, it sounds great. No. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so. In fact, yeah, I'll do it like this. And this one doesn't need that much tuning. This one, I feel so bad for this one because like I feel like we're heavily see, like this is like literally automate the whole word. So this part you can tune it less heavy. Oh, because it's a breathy part, and we figured out this tuner is like screwing up when it comes to the breathy part. So you can actually tune it less heavy. Why not? Try. So the last note was not able to tune correctly, so I had to tune that a little bit more heavier than this section. So you can still make use of this plugin. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, don't buy this plugin, it's trash. It's not. It gets the job done. Definitely. Definitely gets the job done, guys. But you can use these additional skills to make it more humanized. This is like a super cool trick. Yeah. But if Autotune is a little bit faster, like, yeah. In fact, you can use the same thing on Autotune too. I mean, it's just same thing, guys. Like, let me show you. Like, it's just such a super cool trick. Like, nobody knows this. So since we are all here, why not just show you the best tricks? Because that's why you're here, right? You're spending your time. Your time is valuable. Why not use the best of everything? So now my retune speed is 14 is like pretty fast. Means that I really, really want this to be tuned really, really heavily. But guess what? When you tune heavily, the transitions are gonna sound like robotic, it's gonna sound like screwed up, it's gonna sound like auto-tunish. You don't want that auto-tunish, right? So this last note, I want that to be tuned because it sounds like I want that to be a little bit more tuned, so I can actually go this way. see, I'm going lowering to my return speed to 5 milliseconds. Is it a millisecond? Yeah, I guess these are like in milliseconds. Just you know, there are two things you need to do when you go to tune any autotuner that you use. Your return speed is your superpower. And your key, you're gonna dial your key. That's your first number one superpower, because then that's gonna place everything in key. But your return speed is your actual superpower. Yeah, and return speed exists on every single autotuner that I've tested so far. And I've tested a bunch, but I just forgot their names because they were not good enough to remember, I guess. And again, you can do the same thing for this one. So this first one, I didn't want to go so heavy with the tuning, if you can see here, because I wanted to keep it like natural, right? So for this one, I'm like going heavy because last note, yeah. Yeah, it still sounds a little bit auto-tuned. You can actually fix that. You can just lower it a little bit. You don't have to go crazy so much. In fact, you do the automation like this, it's even more transparent because it towards the end, it goes super tuned. But since you're just transitioning it, human brain is not going to notice. See the trick? This one, I don't want to tune this one. This one, let's see. Oh, it's the wrong line. 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Yeah, let's just see. Of course, so this is like the vibrato, right? So I'm lowering my tuning amount. This one I'm tuning a lot. I'm lowering my tuning. Again, I'm just doing it in like a ghostly way so nobody notice. Oh my god, I'm showing you all my crazy secrets. Now you're gonna be like, oh my god, I thought you knew how to sing. I'm like, no, I know I have to auto-tune. Oh my god. See, this one is like super, like, yeah, I want to go easy on this one. Also, this transition, I want to go super easy on that transition. But how do we make it like this? Audible, like, yeah. And towards the end, let's just do our trick. Let's see. Sounds nice, right? So it sounds like towards the end, it sounds like it's more tuned. But you're actually transitioning that tuning, like, so crazy. It's such a creepy tool, guys. Of course, you can't go too much because now you sound like auto-tune. You want to like be more mindful of that, you know. Okay. And you don't want how, yeah, let's see. So this one, I want to see what happens if I heavily tune this last section. Let's just lower it. Too much tuned. Last section, we don't want to tune. Okay. That's it. Now it sounds like this is as good as it gets, guys. Like, I don't think it can get any better. This tuner automation is like a biggest trick that you can totally use. And you can use it on this other thing too. We did it already. And let's just check Crisp Tuner too. So we're doing the same thing. But this last line, it's heavily tuning. So what we do here, there should be like another button to tune that. Okay, tightness. Maybe I'll just, okay. Okay, I'm gonna lower the tightness on that section. So let's fine tune the tightness as well. Where's that tightness? Where's that tightness button? Check. Okay, so this seems like I was tuning heavily. Now I'm gonna play with that tightness. Great. So I'm tight everywhere, right? It's tight everywhere, but maybe I can differentiate that tightness. Especially maybe I don't want super tight on this, maybe just to make it sound more natural. I'm like faking humanity, guys. Like these tools, like, you know. So on this section, I am just not tightening at all. I don't want anything tight. Wow, it actually worked. Check this. Yeah, still does. I feel like still doesn't do that. I don't know. It's probably my transition. It's probably me. How do we go with this? Do we like lower the tightness completely? Let's do that. I don't like it. If we go like this, I mean, I'm able to do that with Autotune retune speed super fast. Okay, let's do this. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Come on. It's just like yeah, my method doesn't work on this one because you have to like do like 2 different automations to make it work. I probably will skip this one because I don't want to say skip. I don't want to use the incorrect. Maybe I should tune this. Maybe I should. I guess maybe I should just automate this one instead of the tightness, guys. Let's delete tightness. Okay. Let's just do the correction. I mean, why you guys? Yeah, let's just do it. Because I'm able to do it with one knob with any other tuner. I'm impressed. I don't want to trash this tuner still. I really love BX plugins. And it sounded good so far, not bad. Okay, seems like this one worked. Okay, seems like instead of the transition speed like we do on other tuners, this one you're gonna automate the correction instead, so you can get the same results. Okay, you know, it's understandable. It's just does the same thing. It's fine. I get it. I get it. That's good. That's good. Well, still sounding auto-tunish to me. I wish I could just do it with one knob, automating now one knob. You get the idea, right? So my suggestion, just play with it. Xpitch, I didn't like it. I don't recommend it. Wavetunes, like, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just like too many stuff that you need to deal with. Like seriously, bro. Like, yeah. But waves always have like really cool presets, like so many good presets. Or am I confused? Because we don't have the good presets on this one. Okay, that was another. Sorry guys, I remember that was another One. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Let's, before we move forward, let's just look at the presets on this one as well. So I'm gonna delete the transition time. Delete all that transition time we did. Delete that too. Let's just heavily tune everything. So do we have any presets on this one? That's very important too. Where's the presets? We don't have a preset. What? So we can change the color. Yeah, but I need presets. You guys don't have presets? Whoa. I'm impressed. Because every tuner, we actually have some presets. I believe Autotune also has presets. Bunch of presets, actually. Like, yeah, I mean, you can start working with those. Yeah. Yeah, some of the presets are nice. I like Autotune Pro some for some of the ad-lib creations. It could be useful. Wavestone has presets too, but just a little. I thought we had more. I'm impressed. Scale, tight correction. Okay, quantize. Okay, scale, natural correction. Yeah, we don't really have much on Wavestone. Xpitch. Okay, this one has, I remember this one had like some really cool presets. Okay, check this one. Again, I don't recommend this one because I feel like you shouldn't be using this for lead vocals, but for ad-lib creation, why not? Sounds terrible. It doesn't matter if it has presets. It's not tuning that well. Again, yeah. Metatune. I believe Metatune has presets. If I remember correctly, yeah. It's good for ad-lib creation. That's cool. So let's see what we have. I mean, Metatune is free. Comes with the subscription. I like it. So lead vocal pop. I will never use Metatune on lead vocals. I'm sorry. Tight doubler. It has like double presets. Nice. I like this. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're just trying to tune, guys, like, learn Melodyne. That's my... I'll help you guys with Melodyne. I always do. And I don't know if I will pay for this thing. I mean, I would. If I didn't have Metatune, if I didn't have any of these, I will totally pay for this. Yes, I guess because it gets the job done. But is it giving me like that quality sound that I want? I don't think so. No, it's not gonna beat Autotune. Again, many of this stuff not really able to beat Autotune, sadly, because I am dying to switch. I'm dying to ditch Autotune, literally. Okay, that's it, guys. That was the sound. Take care. Stop. Oh my god, another 1 hour. Oh my god.